What's going on, pals? Your Random Pal here, and welcome to the Your Random Pal channel. Today I'm at Jax Wax in Fern Valley Road in Louisville, Kentucky. They're having a nice car show. I mean, this car show is so packed they pretty much run out of parking spaces. Now, Jax Wax is hosting this car show as a benefit to Officer Nick Wilt. He was severely injured in a line of duty in a mass shooting here locally in Louisville, Kentucky. So this car show is a fundraiser for him. As you can see, the lot is so full, they had to park across the street and even in the middle of the street. Yeah, there's a couple of them out in the center median there. Now, aside from my 1989 Pal that's very random, there's some other random cars here, and I'm gonna start showing them to you. Now, the most random car at the show has low miles and its garage kept. It's the Hawaiian Hillbilly Corvette.
Flash. All you gotta do is Google it. There's a, I didn't even know it. I'm an old guy. Some kid came up to me at the Street Rod National a couple years ago and said Google it, and there's videos and everything.
You got your own website and you don't even know about it.
I'm old. I don't do all that.
It's a cool car, man. I've seen it around.
Well, the Corvette guys don't appreciate it, you know. It gets more attention than their six-figure cars. I'm just having fun.
Maybe you should find an old Ferrari engine to put in it.
It's bad enough on gas now. It's been souped up. It gets about 7 miles a gallon on premium.
Oh, okay. Now, how many people can say they got the bra option on their Corvette? Look at this. It's Hemi powered, 5.7 liter. Dig those air horns. Let them know you're coming. Now, this Corvette has the extra mirror option. Look inside. Look, it's an 80s telephone. It's corded. Check out those Hawaiian seat covers. Good use of hardware here. Got some fancy door locks. Not only is it a 5.7 Hemi, but it's also a diesel hybrid 5.7 Hemi.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to keep guessing.
Yep. And if you can't find your Uber, the Corvette is also a taxi. Now, a lot of y'all might remember when the Corvette Museum had a big sinkhole open up in it. Well, this Corvette here, as you can see, it was one of the sinkhole survivors. I tell you what, the owner of this car has come up with some nifty tricks to restore a car that you could learn from. Check out this license plate and duct tape used to patch a hole in the car. Not only that, but apparently the tire had a hole in it and he patched it with duct tape. A good use of duct tape right there. And if you ever wondered what to do with all the junk you can't sell at a yard sale, well, this guy's got it figured out. Just mount it on the roof of your Corvette.
You don't want to look in there. It's fake. Don't be looking at my face, bro. It's on YouTube. It's all right. I told you my
Hey, the Blues Brothers.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What you got to eat?
Hot dogs. It's the hot dogs, man.
Cool.
Yeah, Mother Mission from God.
Hey, how's it going? Now, here's something you don't see every day. Not one, but two DeLoreans. Ready to go back to the future. Now, this DeLorean here has a flux capacitor in it, and it features an automatic transmission. And the other DeLorean does not have a flux capacitor, but it does have a 5-speed manual, so it might get up to 88 miles per hour just a little bit quicker. you generally don't think of DeLoreans having much storage space, but hey, there's 2 easy up chairs in here. And you got some room in this back shelf area for some stuff, like your lunch bag. So not too bad. I don't know that you could get a set of golf clubs in the car though. Maybe. I think it's deep enough. Or you could just stick your golf clubs behind the seats. In case you haven't seen the newest Nissan Z car, here it is. Look at this beauty. V6 twin turbo. And a cool touch that the owner added is this red tint to the windows. Goes well with the black and red interior. And off the side of the road here we have a random Mini Cooper. And by random, I say it's random because it is a right-hand drive British version Mini Cooper. Check out these small wheels. I think they're smaller than the ones on my Figaro. They're 10-inch wheels. So yeah, they are smaller than my Figaro wheels because they are 10-inch. And my Nissan Figaro has 12-inch wheels. It's crazy. Those look like little go-kart wheels. And the great thing about this little Mini Cooper is it's got 3 pedals in the obligatory shifter. And there must be a good showing going on here with right-hand drive vehicles, because this MGTD here is another right-hand drive vehicle. And on this MGTD, you can crank it up by hand if you want. I really love this beautiful interior on this 1950 MGTD. Hey, Kermit the Frog, I'd like to introduce you to Kermit the Mustang. And here we have Kermit the Mustang. And as you can see, there's Kermit's photography business, Kermitography. And this Kermit is one fast horse with a 5.0. And here's a truck with a touch of randomness. This is Speedy's Turtle Ranch, Meade County. And it is a rat rod style truck. Look at the roof on this thing. Really cool. And look at the seats. Shell gasoline. Very creative. I don't know how comfortable those seats are, but they are pretty neat. Check out all those louvers. That's a job putting all those louvers in the hood, I'm sure. And here we have a Volkswagen wagon that is very random. Don't see too many of these in the States. Check out that cool center exhaust pipe. Now this particular Volkswagen is a vintage 1964. And here I've got a random fire truck for y'all. It's a GMC, and not only is it random, it's also holy. Now this fire truck makes a really nice rat rod. It is actually for sale. I don't see any of the firefighting equipment on it, but it does have a toolbox. So unfortunately there's no holes to pump out the holy water. I know some people need to get sprayed with it. And look at that hood ornament. Looks like a plane ready to take off. Here we have another really cool fire truck. Fire engine number 2. And here's a very rare and beautiful import, a Mazda RX-7. And if you look at the wing on the back, you can see some carbon fiber. And that tailpipe, look at that tailpipe. Look, it's Team Meatball, and they got a very butter-faced Chevy. Now this race car may be rough around the edges, and it's got a few band-aids on it, but I'm sure it goes like stink. And I double dare you to find something more random than this Double Dan's International Tow Truck. And the motor is sitting right back here in the rear, exposed for everybody to see. What a trick setup. With this truck, easy does it. Now, out of all the cars at the car show, I would have to say this Audi R8 behind me is probably the most exotic car at the show, although I did see an Acura NSX on the front side of the show. The NSX, the other exotic at the car show. With its mid-engine V6 power plant. The cool thing about this Audi is the Smurf blue paint continues on to the engine bay. That V10 sure looks sweet under that glass.
Hi.
Man, that's bright. I might need some sunglasses now. And as we round the corner of the back 40 of the show, we can see that the Jeeps are back here. And they're having a Jeep Jamboree. Now this is what you call a real Jeep heap, or a heap of Jeeps. Being that I'm a big Pontiac guy, I just had to capture this beautiful red Pontiac Grand Prix. And right down the road from it, Mr. GTO. And this is a beautiful blue mid-60s GTO. Now how cool is that? And here we have the forgotten GTO. You don't see too many of the GTOs in this body style. Most people collect the mid-60s to 72 models. Check out this random Toyota Matrix with its graffiti paint style. Some people like low riders, but here's a high rider. So Nomad Gasser. Check out that huge engine. Now this old Nomad's seen some abuse. Look at what all that horsepower did to the windows. It's probably why they named the car Patches. So if you never want to miss another random car video, remember, ring that bell.